Hi, welcome to Aside the Scary Mind of a Writer, and I'm Adina Lev, the writer. This is episode 60 of my continuing blog series of getting my name out there and giving a voice to my characters so that when you're reading my books, you get the sarcasm that is part of the characters. Really, I am very sarcastic. My children are very sarcastic, and it's just they don't realize they got it from me until they sit back and say, "Ooh, damn, mom, that was evil." Yeah, I do come up with the occasional burn. You notice the hair's doing something different this week. Uh, I'm trying to grow my bangs out, and I ran out of bobby pins. I take the bobby pins, put the clips, I put it somewhere, I don't know where. Glasses. I do the same thing with my glasses. I need my glasses for distance. So when I'm driving or walking or watching a TV program instead of just listening to it, I need my glasses. I'm one of those people, I put them down somewhere since I don't need them in the house and I forget where I put them. So we spend the whole next we being me, and sometimes I ask the dogs, where's my glasses? No, they don't answer. They just look at me like, yeah, what is she saying? You know that look when you get to when you speak to somebody who doesn't understand your language and they're, yeah, okay. So that kind of thing. So the hair's doing something wonky, and then I have all these cowlicks, and it just really makes it wonky. Oh God, my books, my writing. My friend Carrie said she loves how passionate I am about something. When I find something new, I throw myself into it wholeheartedly. And she's not wrong. I am down to 3 quilts left of the 14 that I had slated. If you look behind me right there, you'll see the stack of quilts. It's been intensive. One of the quilts, called a rag quilt, I wanted it to be 50 by 60 inches, and using 4 by 4 squares, because that's what I cut out from this material that I had left over. It was over 1,000 freaking squares. 1,000. Picture that in your head. 1,000 squares. It took hours, and I wasn't doing any sort of format. I just stitched them all together, and then you take one end to the other, stitch that together, and it's a jelly roll speed quilt. 1,000. I got 3 left to do. And I don't know if I'll ever quilt again after this. But what I find disconcerting, confusing, I'm not sure the word I want to use here. What boggles my mind sometimes is the fact that I haven't thought of my current book at all. And it bothers me that I haven't thought of it. But then again, on the other hand, I know that once I'm done with these quilts and I open the book back up, I will be right back into that entire world that I've created. Oh, but it's getting these done. I got to get these done. So it takes me on the average 2 days to do a quilt topper. In case you don't know, a quilt is 3 sections. The topper, the middle part that keeps you warm, bunting or whatever you want to call it. I use micro fleece blankets from Walmart. You can wash these things 1 billion times and they don't break down. Well, maybe not 1 billion, who knows. But I use that for a lightweight thermal lining, and then I usually use a sheet or some flannel for the backing. Usually a sheet because Walmart has these really great microfiber sheets that are $10 for a set of twin bed size sheets. So you get 2 backers in there. You get the top sheet, you cut off all the elastic on the bottom sheet, and boom, you have another backer. And it's pretty much the same size. So yeah, 3 left. 3. I'll probably do some fast quilts for the grandsons. But other than that, oh, no. I've already started planning for the holidays. I don't know about anybody else, but I start shopping all year long. I've discussed this in another video, I think about the same time frame from this year, so I guess that'd be episode 5, 10. Anyway, my office starts looking like you don't even want to know. It's just poof, everything explodes in here. And my office tends to be my dumping area. Here, I have 15 projects. I'm not even kidding. I've got at least 15 projects in here waiting for me to get to. And This is typical for people who have ADHD. I will get to a project and come back to it because I've either A, lost interest, something took a priority, or it's at a stop point where I have to wait for certain elements. Either like the cotton, I had to wait for the cotton to finish growing. Yeah, I tried cotton again, and this year it did a lot better. So I am watching videos on how to card cotton. Um, Things I have to remember to buy because I forget. Like I've done 2 5Ks now. Walking, not running. Don't get impressed. It's not running anywhere. Not running, no. And I gotta remember next time I go to AC Moore to get the t-shirt display frames. Things that are just, I forget. And that's one of the bad things about getting old or getting too focused is you forget things. I have had so many notes on my phone from Siri. I can't say it too loud because she's right here and I don't want her activated. Yes, what can I help you with? Is there a way to change that voice? That voice makes me crazy. It just makes me break out the snark. So anyway, nothing going on right now that makes I don't have to have anything going on right now because there's nothing scarier than what the hell's going on outside. You have, and I figured it out. Why nobody has killed Trump? Because we know Pence is there and nobody wants Pence in the White House. But then you have vaping. The CDC said stop vaping because you're putting stuff in your body, aerosolized vitamin E oil, which, hey, vitamin E, yeah, it's good for it. But they're saying that now that once it gets into your lungs and cools, so it's no longer a vapor state, it coats your lungs with oil, trapping in different bacteria and viruses. Oh, yeah, just put those in your lungs. Scary. Alabama school said, we're not going to have the kids vaping anymore. So they took off the bathroom doors in the men's room because they didn't want the kids sneaking around vaping. Fuck, just put a camera in there. What the hell? Oh, yeah, the society we live in. There is something scary, not in my mind. Back in the 70s, this woman in New York was raped, stabbed to death, and she was in her own front postage stamp size yard in a row of townhouses, and she was screaming for help. The neighbors, even when they were interviewed, said, oh, we didn't want to get involved. They heard her screaming for help. Here in North Carolina, 30, 40, 50 years later, this woman is running from her husband with a knife. He has stabbed several members of their family. He is now chasing her with a knife. She's running out screaming, saying, help, help, he's trying to kill me. He's trying to stop cars that were passing to get help. And he's just pursuing her. And one of the neighbors interviewed said, I heard her screaming for help. I looked out and I went back in so I could call the police. You cowardly motherfucker. Why didn't you go to help her? Why didn't you at least scream at the guy? Dude, what the fuck are you doing? No, he went inside to call the police. We have not evolved. We have not learned a goddamn thing. Yes, I said goddamn for my family and friends. They know that this is hard. We have not learned anything. We have not evolved as a society. We keep saying, oh, that sucks. It really sucks that we should do something about that. Let's have a song, gather people, and make money to throw at this. No, it's not throw money at something. It's get freaking involved. Get off your step and go help that person who's being stabbed. Nobody learns. Nobody has learned anything. You get the one or two few people out there who say, let's clean up the ocean. Let's figure a way to do this. Let's help women stand up for themselves. But that's big spectrum. Oh, sounds nice. But the one-on-one truth is, yeah, these people don't want to get involved. They don't want to get dirty. They don't want to be inconvenienced. They don't want to have anything break outside of their little bubble. Okay, so today wasn't really as scary. It was a rant. This has been Adina Lev, Inside the Scary Mind of a Writer, and share this, like it, thumbs up, buy my books. And I'll be babbling at this computer again next week. Y'all be safe out there. Bye.